Hey team, I hope you enjoyed today's core workout just as much as I did. It is a killer, hence the name Killer Core. Start off with 3 sets and have a minute rest in between. Okay, moving from one exercise to the other with little or no rest. And then once you completed the last movement, which is sit-ups, take a minute rest before hitting the next set. Okay, try and go unbroken on those reps as best as we can. Like I said, 3 sets if you're wanting to go for the burn, but if you want even more of a burn, okay, even more of a core challenge, then maybe try and aim for 4 or 5 sets. Enjoy. Okay, so first up we have our 20 to 30 second hollow hold. So first things first, we're going to start with the knees balled right up towards the chest and those shoulders up off the floor. Keeping that rib cage pulled down, that pelvis tucked under. We want to make sure our lower back stays in contact with the floor, whether we take the arms or the legs away. So you may want to start by taking one leg out and then gradually taking the other leg out and arms overhead from there. For your V-sits, we're going to start in that same hollow body position with the shoulders and the feet right up off the floor. We're then going to fold like a deck chair, reaching for those shoelaces, keeping those legs as straight as we can. If we struggle with that movement, then we can take it for some hollow heel tucks instead. So just shortening the lever and thinking about pulling the knees in towards the chest, reaching around the outside to those heels. Again, it's a similar movement for the alternating single leg V-sits, but instead of coming up to meet both legs, we're meeting one at a time. So again, if you need to make this easier, just bend that knee in towards the chest and then just making sure we are coming back to that nice solid hollow in between each one. Those toe touches are really going to target the upper stomach, okay? So we want to extend those legs up and we want to keep those shoulders up off the floor, trying to reach for those toes as high as we can without letting those shoulders come all the way back down. Finally, finishing your set off with those sit-ups. So making sure that we're using those arms to sit all the way through, ideally so those shoulders are in line with the hips. But if you do struggle with full sit-ups, then please do just take it down to some crunches instead, keeping that chin to chest and lower back in contact with the floor.